Hey, Dagan. Yeah, I'm at this mobile station in New York City. And as you can see behind me, for regular gas, they are charging $4.99, just under $5 for that regular. But this is not the only gas station where Americans are seeing a sticker shock. Prices are up across the U.S. Let's take a look at the average price of gas today. Today, across America, you're going to be paying an average of $3.42 per gallon. That is up over 60% from a year ago. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm saying Sunday that she hopes gas prices won't reach $4 a gallon. But two states, California and Hawaii, have already surpassed that grim milestone.
During the second and final debate with President Trump, Joe Biden denied that he ever wanted to ban fracking. Can we take a step back first? What exactly is fracking?
If you want to get around, if you want to drive a car, you want to get on a plane, you need oil. It has been the foundation of the 20th century economy.
Once considered impossible, American energy independence has become a reality. And for better or for worse, it's all thanks to fracking.
Okay, but what exactly is the process of fracking? What is it?
So you might want to know what's in the fracking fluid. Water and sand, primary ingredients. It only works if that sand and water are all mixed up together. You can't let the sand settle out. So you need some emulsifier. You need something that keeps it all in solution. A typical one is some kind of agar gum, the kind of stuff they put in to thicken toothpaste. You also are going to need to add salt because you don't want a lot of these other chemicals that you've added to there to break down very easily. You want it to exist in this pressurized system and have it stay mixed. You can't let it freeze. You need it to flow smoothly. So the list of chemicals, which we've illustrated here, are added to fracking water. Maybe 0.5% of the fluid are these things. It takes about 3 million gallons of water, of this fluid, to frack a well over its lifetime. 3 million gallons. Whenever we use a word like million, people say, oh my gosh, that's so much. I think we're thinking about dollars. 3 million gallons is about the size of 4 Olympic swimming pools. Yeah, that's a lot of water. But we need to compare that amount of water to other water usages. What we've done is we've basically taken this big pipe for 7 miles and filled it up. And then we empty it out. So if I compare that amount of water, we should really compare it to other human usage. Not industrial usage, but just for humans. In America, the average water use is about 100 gallons per day per person. I remember hearing that long ago and thinking, what? That's crazy. I don't drink 100 gallons a day. No, you don't have to drink the water. Think about the water that's on in the shower. Think about the water that's on to have cleaned the clothes you wore that day. What about the water that's flushed away in the toilets or in the sink? Add all that up, 100 gallons. So the 3 million gallons for doing the well, that would be 30,000 people for one day's use.
This gets us back to Biden. As mentioned, Biden in that second debate denied that he ever wanted to ban fracking.
We're going to have the greatest economy in the world, but if you want to kill the economy, get rid of your oil industry. You want, and what about fracking?
All right, let me allow Vice President Biden to respond.
I never said I oppose fracking.
You said it on tape.
I did. Show the tape. Put it on your website.
I'll put it on.
Put it on the website. The fact of the matter is he's flat lying.
Would you rule out banning fracking?
I do rule out banning fracking because the answer, we need other industries to transition to get to ultimately a complete zero emissions by 2025. What I will do with fracking over time is make sure that we can capture the emissions from the fracking, capture the emissions from gas. We can do that, and we can do that by investing money in doing it. But it's a transition.
And during the VP debate, Kamala Harris was equally adamant. We're not going to ban fracking, she said.
Joe Biden will not ban fracking. That is a fact.
Biden challenged Trump. Hey, he said, put it on tape if I ever wanted to ban fracking. Trump said, okay.
But Biden also challenged me to find the tape of him desperately repeating and pledging to ban fracking and fossil fuels. So what happened? He said, I never said that. I never said it. Never. And I said, no, you did say it, right? Everybody heard him say it. We all during the primary then. So, Joe, I'm going to grant your request because he said, I did not say that. I didn't. He said it many times, by the way. I don't want to bore you with playing too many of the times. But he said, no. Then he gets in. He goes to Pennsylvania, and he learns, somebody explains that that's a big fracking state. It's a big, very big energy state. 1 million people. And he said, oh, yes, we will allow fracking. This is a man with great heart. We will allow fracking. And then he said he never said what he said for the last year and a half. So let's take a look and see whether or not he said it and what he did once he got to Pennsylvania. Go ahead, put it up. Where is it?
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including
coal
and fracking, in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated and no more subsidies for either one of those. I guarantee you. We're going to end fossil fuel. No more, no new fracking.
I'd gradually move away from fracking.
And I think it's critically important on day one that we end any fossil fuel leases on public lands.
What about, say, stopping fracking and stopping pipeline infrastructure and
They want to do the same thing I want to do. They want to phase out fossil fuels, and we're going to phase out fossil fuels.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
Meanwhile, AOC, 1/4 of the squad, not pleased either. Here's what she tweeted. Fracking is bad, actually. Bottom line, Harris, Biden, they were against fracking before they were in favor of it.
I am not banning fracking. Let me say that again. I am not banning fracking, no matter how many times Donald Trump lies about me.
What about, say, stopping fracking and stopping pipeline?
I am not banning fracking, no matter how many times Donald Trump lies about me.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
I am not banning fracking, no matter how many times Donald Trump lies about me. No more, no new fracking, no matter how many times Donald Trump lies about me.
We are going to get rid of fossil fuels.
No matter how many times Donald Trump lies about me.
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including coal and fracking, in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated.
I'm Larry Elder, and we've got a country to save. I'll see you next time.